Hey guys, it's Matt from Vector Gaming, and I'm joined with Rob here to talk about Adventure Box. So Rob, for those who may not have heard of the game before, they have been unaware of what it is, what exactly is Adventure Box?
Well, Adventure Box is a voxel-based RPG city builder, and it's in the browser. So you're running around, you're doing classic old-school RPG, leveling up your character, but at the same time, there's a city growing in your area of the world, and the city is growing to reflect the choices that you make and the character that you become.
Okay, and yeah, like you said, with the being browser-based, what exactly, I'm interested to know, what drove the decision for you to have it as a browser-based experience as opposed to something you download and install?
Yeah. Well, what we wanted to do was create a game that's viral, immediately viral, so that you just click on a link from a tweet, from Facebook, from anywhere, and you're straight into the engine, seamless between the web and the 3D voxel world. That's something really cool and really new. At the same time, we will do Android and smartphone apps, smartphone and tablet apps, so that you can get your sort of game on the go. But we wanted to create something that was really seamless, really easy to get into, straight away, no barriers at all.
Yeah. And so obviously there's a lot of kind of like, build it your own, kind of people can create their own stories and dialogue and stuff. In terms of the RPG elements, what kind of things can people alter in terms of like the enemies and the characters and all that stuff? I also heard there's career paths as well, so could you tell us a little bit about those?
Sure. So our inspirations are really old school RPGs, stuff like Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights. We wanted to create a game that was really reminiscent of classic role-playing games. But at the same time, we wanted to take advantage of the fact that we've got a voxel engine, so that everything can change, anything can change in the world. So over time, as you progress, the nature of the city that grows for you changes. So if you become a mage, you'll grow a magical city. If you become a warrior, it'll become more martial. If you make decisions that are not so nice, then your city will become darker and more corrupt. That kind of thing. So not only is your character leveling up, we're going to do 20 levels, skill trees, really classic, satisfying character development from the old school. But also at the same time, we're going to try and make the worlds as much a reflection of your choices and your character as possible over time.
And in terms of like how to go beforehand, with a lot of the customization, changing colours. Just like to tell us like all the different some of the customization options with, I guess, from creating a character to the buildings to the NPCs, even to like the dialogue and the storytelling aspects. Yeah.
So really everything in our engine is customizable. In fact, the only fixed points are we have a huge number of inputs to our terrain generation system. So though the number of inputs are fixed, the amount of ways you can configure a world and a terrain are uncountable, really. We've also created an animation system that's based on just rigged skeletons, so that we can then assemble characters from body parts. So when you're creating your character, what we'll do is you choose your backstory, where you came from, you'll put together your character from all the body parts that you want to create it any way you want, and the animations will still work that way. And also, that process of character creation will be used as input to the terrain generation engine. So from the very beginning, your world will be based on your choices, which means that, in fact, everything from the how mountainous, how the valleys, the weather systems, whether it's dry or it's snowy or whatever, all that will be related to the choices you make. Then we'll also do things like you choose at the beginning, your character has his own flag, his banner, his colors. Goes right on top of your little starter cottage, and it'll still be there when it grows to a giant tower in the end. But those colors will be the base colors of your city, of your architecture. And then as you make your choices and you choose your character progression, the architecture itself will be procedurally modified. The things that you will be choosing as a player will be how you lay out your city, how you want it to spread it out, where you want to do big streets, that kind of stuff. And also we're going to modify the responses that non-player characters and that creatures have to you will be based on your decisions. So if you really get pretty nasty over a while, then no longer will the skeletons be your enemies, because they're on your side. You're that kind of guy. Exactly. So we want to create something that's reactive, and we can do that because it's a voxel engine. So really, everything is procedural.
Okay, and obviously you can place buildings. You have these procedurally generated worlds. Is there any limit to how many buildings you can place, or how far the world goes, or is it all just almost infinite? Obviously, there's always an endpoint somewhere, but is it pretty much infinite?
Yeah, the size of the world that you're playing in is effective. It's limited only by the capacities of the computer. In other words, how large a number the computer can actually count up to. It's functionally infinite. But what we'll do is each player will have their own area of terrain, which is large but not nearly infinite. And you'll be running around RPG, you'll be clearing it out, making it safe so that people can come in and move into your city, and your city will grow in your area. Now, what we're going to do is, this is going to be Chapter 1. Chapter 1 is the founding of a city. It's the RPG. It's the going from level 0 to level 20 to from a little cottage with a little flag on top to a metropolis. What we're going to do then is that's bringing us up to December 2015. Chapter 1, creation of a city. Chapter 2 then is we can reveal the fact, well, we're revealing it now, but the fact that your area is in fact one part of a larger world. So the entire world in which all the players are creating their cities is in fact continuous. So you can travel from your city to the next city by walking, or if we,
Okay, and my final question has to be, for those who may be interested in what they've heard today and what they've seen from your site and from trailers and all the like, how can they get involved and sign up for the early alpha?
Sure. Well, the alpha is live now. It's a closed alpha, but we are accepting email addresses on the site, adventurebox.com. You sign up, and every week we're choosing 100, 150 email addresses at random from the applicants, and we're opening up accounts for them. The reason we're doing that is because there's a lot of activity on the servers, and we have to scale up and make sure they don't fall over time. So we're bringing up the number of alphas all the time. That'll bring us up. Closed alpha will bring us up to March, and then we'll be into beta, and then through the year we'll be up to the end of the year. We'll be into the first full release. So right now you can sign up and get into the alpha.
Okay, well, thanks very much for joining me, Rob. If you guys have liked this interview, be sure to subscribe. And if you'd like to check out more interviews for EGX London, there's plenty more you can find on the channel. Until then, we'll see you later.